The Piggy in the Puddle. Words by Charlotte Pomerantz. Pictures by James Marshall. The Piggy in the Puddle. To the puddle. See the piggy, see the puddle, see the muddy little puddle. See the piggy in the middle of the muddy little puddle. See her dawdle, see her diddle, in the muddy, muddy middle. See her waddle, plump and little, in the very merry middle. See her daddy, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy, fuddy-duddy. Don't you get all muddy, 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 muddy. You are much too plump and little to be in the muddy middle. Mud is squishy, mud is squashy, mud is oh so squishy squashy. What you need is lots of soap. But the piggy answered, squishy squashy squishy squashy. Nope. See her mommy, fiddle faddle, fiddle faddle, fiddle faddle. Get out of there, skedaddle, daddle 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 daddle. You are much too plump and little to be in the muddy middle. Mud is mooshy, mud is squooshy, mud is oh so mooshy squooshy. What you need is lots of soap. But the piggy answered, mooshy squooshy, mooshy squooshy, nope. See her brother, silly Billy, silly Billy, silly Billy. Do not waddle willy-nilly, willy-nilly, willy-nilly. You are much too plump and little to be in the muddy middle. Mud is oofy, mud is poofy, mud is oh so oofy poofy. What you need is lots of soap. But the piggy answered, oofy poofy, oofy poofy, nope. Now they all stood in a huddle right beside the muddy puddle, and they looked into the puddle. What a muddy, muddy muddle. There was Piggy, plump and little, in the very merry middle. She was waddling, she was paddling, she was diving way down dairy. She was wiggling, she was giggling, she was very, very merry. Said the mother, little Piggy, you have made me very mad. Said the father, little Piggy, you have made me very sad. Little Piggy, said the brother, you are very, very bad. Said the piggy, squishy squashy, moosey squooshy, very bad. Dear, oh dear, said Piggy's mother, what's a mother pig to do? She thought and thought and thought and thought, and then, of course, she knew. She said, I bet my feet get wet, and jumped in too. See two piggies in the puddle, in the muddy little puddle. See the piggy and her mommy in the muddy little puddle. Me oh my, said Piggy's father, what's a father pig to do? He thought and thought and thought and thought, and then, of course, he knew. He said, I bet my tail gets wet, and jumped in too. See three piggies in the puddle, in the muddy little puddle. See Mommy, Daddy, Piggy in the muddy little puddle. Boo-hoo-hoo, cried Piggy's brother. Whatever shall I do? He thought, but not for very long, because, of course, he knew. He held his nose and yelled, here goes, and jumped in too. See four piggies in the puddle, in the muddy little puddle. See the piggies in the middle of the muddy little puddle. See them diddle, big and little, in the very merry middle. Said the daddy, mud is squishy, mud is oh so squishy squashy. Said the mommy, Mud is mooshy, mud is oh so mooshy squooshy. Said the brother, mud is oofy, mud is oh so oofy poofy. Said the piggy, squishy squashy mooshy squooshy oofy poofy indeed. Said little piggy, I think we need some soap. But the other piggies answered, oofy poofy nope. So they all dove way down dairy and were very, very merry. The end.